Cool. We good. All right. France, thanks for coming on, man. Out of your busy day. And the reason for this Zoom is, to introduce you guys to another way to make automated income.
Thank you.
And we know in the end, the name of the game is diversification. It's all about spreading your eggs out there as far as you can. But I wanted to introduce you to Anderson. Anderson, we go back how many years, man?
Man, it's been probably 4 years.
About 4 years?
4 years. Yeah, I think it's about 4 years.
UOP days, huh? Initially.
Yeah.
And it was that where you first, I guess, tell friends about, and everybody that's going to be listening about your background and where you come from and what happened 4 years ago when you came into the trading world.
I mean, I was introduced to Forex from my friend from college. And that's why he tried to sign me up for what was the name of that company again? Everybody was in it.
IML. Probably IML.
IML, yeah. IML.
Me too.
Yeah. I think I was probably in IML for maybe 2 months. Probably not even. And then Ontarian signed me up for UOP. And then from then on, been studying, doing my thing. I won't lie to you. The first 2 years, I lost a lot of money doing trading Forex.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money. And then probably the third year, I made all my money back that I lost those last 2 years. Plus more. And then the fourth year, I made way over half $500,000. So
the fourth year you made $500,000. Wow.
Over $500,000.
Over $500,000.
Oh yeah, trading. Yeah, over $500,000. Over $500,000.
I remember seeing it.
Obviously.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I remember seeing in a group one day in UOP. What was your best day trading? I mean, how much did you make in a day?
My best day trading,
Mm-hmm.
in a day.
In a day. Because I remember seeing you made. If I don't get me wrong, I remember you seeing you made 80,000.
It was over 100. Yeah. It was actually a little more than that. There was one, but I left the trades open that Sunday opening, and I was trading US 30. I made over 150K.
150K in a day.
Just on US 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, would you consider yourself a master trader?
I would. I try not to use that. Yeah, I try not to use that. I want to use that because don't think because I made a lot of money that I'm still not trying to be better, because I'm still studying, trying to figure out things that I probably don't know that could make me even better.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Welcome, Brian, and welcome, Warren, to this Zoom, man. Anderson is our developer of the what do you call it? The TrendHunter. Anderson, you call it the TrendHunter? Lose him?
It's
Oh, you was cutting out on us, Anderson.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It kind of disconnected for a while.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So we got a couple more guys that came on, but guys, we're here to introduce you to more automation. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say better automation in the end. But I'll let you take it away, Anderson. Kind of let everybody know what you got, man, and what's been your experience with EAs in the past.
Yeah, so
Hello,
obviously I've tried.
gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen. My apologies.
That's okay.
Hello, Anderson.
How's it going?
I'm doing excellent, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very good.
Good. So Ontarian tells me that you're onto something here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just giving a little background. I was just giving a little background about myself. I forgot where I left off.
No, you left off that you made $100,000 in a day trading.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did. I was probably my max. Somewhere around there, my max. But then, I kind of developed my own strategy, and like I think the end of January, I probably hit a record. Not probably the most money I've made, but the most money I've made with the lowest balance. And it was at the end of January. I took $1,000 and I flipped it to $68,000 in 1 week. So that was my own. Normally I'm ranging. I could take $1,000 and flip it to like 10, or 15 in a week, but I flipped it to $68,000. The end of January. That was my all-time record, and that's basically what I do. That's basically where I do that. I don't even have a large, account now where I'm trading. I'm basically flipping accounts, because I have my own little strategy where it's like, at the end of the day, if I blow an account, I'm only blowing $1,000, or $2,000. But I'll probably, and then probably the following week I take that $1,000 and I flip it to 15,000, or. So that's basically what I've been doing the last couple of months, doing that. And of course, I've been testing the whole EA thing, because I'm in UOP. I'm in UOP. I'm also in another group where they're literally they test out EAs. I've been in those groups. And then I finally decided at the end of, it was late last year. I also had AZHA. Obviously, I had AZHA. I tried that for a couple months. I made money off of it, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. So I basically created my own. I decided to just create my own, and I kind of felt like, even in UOP. I don't know if you guys know Reggie in UOP, but obviously I'm in his beta testing group when he created his EAs. I've given him advice on things I would like to see. He doesn't always take it. He doesn't always like me and the other guy Brian. We're probably like the top traders there. But it's just like no one's creating an EA where it's doing what it needs to be doing. And that's why I just decided to just do my own thing, and basically, did a strategy where I think it's basically not based on my strategy. What I think is, it's best. And obviously that's basically what I've been doing. So I created a bot, I've tested it for months going on. And let me also explain, I only tested the bots only on real accounts. I didn't test it on demo accounts. And the reason is because then sometimes you test a bot, it does good on demo, but as soon as you put on a real account, it's terrible. So that's why I didn't test on a demo. I tested it on a real account. So I feel like if it works on a real account, it would definitely work on a demo account. So that's exactly what I did. I'll just take $1,000 or $2,000, throw it in there, just do really low lot sizes to see, if it's doing what I need it to do. And now it's gotten to a point where it's doing exactly what I needed to do. And now I'm trying to basically introduce it, to the masses. And obviously the first person I contacted was Ontarian, because I know, he can do what he needs to do. And I know he would basically appreciate what I'm trying to do.
Absolutely, man. I know what you're about. I know your work. I know your expertise in the forex world. So I knew when you came to me, you said you developed one, and you showed me what it's been doing. That I was blown away. Um, the few gentlemen that we have on the panel here, they're all in the AZHA trader.
Okay.
And I reached out to him and said, hey, you guys open to diversifying some of your funds to make even more money. And of course, there was a resounding yes.
Okay.
It made sense to me, and I know it made sense to them. But could you kind of give us, I know this is probably one of their questions, what makes this different from the AZHA trader?
All right. The reason why this is different from AZHA, because AZHA is basically it's martingale, and it's basically designed to only strictly catch a reversal. And if you don't catch the reversal, and if you don't catch a reversal, and it like perfect example, like I was in a group, I was watching a Facebook the group chat. I guess a lot of people were stuck in the US JPY trade. And I looked in the Telegram, even I think it was Ty Julius was same situation. And it's like, okay, I think he had 15 grand in his account. He's in the group, he said he closed all the other trades. Okay. And then I guess it kept going. And then I was like, okay, I guess not to blow the account. He put another 20K. And then, it kept going. He put another 20K. I'm sorry, guys, but you're not going to have to put more money in my bot. The whole risk thing of blowing your accounts, it's not, because mine is designed to catch pips. If you catch like a bot that is designed to catch pips versus, because okay, basically the way you're making money with my bot is catching pips. The way you're making money with the AZHA is basically having high lot sizes. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a huge let's just say huge impulse, and you have 6, 7, 8 trades open up, and then it reverses to 10, 20 pips, you probably make a couple $100. But it's like, how much risk do you really want to take? How much risk do you really want to put your account into? Okay. And I saw one of Ty's clients, you can see he put on his Facebook, oh, my DD went up to 60%. I guess he had to add in another $2,000 so his account didn't blow. I mean, my thing is that, I'm not saying the bot's not good. All I'm saying is that, people who are going to use that, yeah, I guess you should have a high balance, in order to basically survive these moves. But but all these people with these low balances, they either blown their accounts a couple of times, or they basically lost money. And you have to realize is that, not everybody has money to go throw in just so their bot doesn't blow. I don't think Ty and Julius thought that through. Like, they said, oh, you can have $500, $1,000, you'll be okay. And it's like, okay, but what if it goes up too high? You think that person has another $1,000? Not everybody has money to just throw in, and not to mention not everybody's going to be willing to do that. So my bot is basically designed to strictly catch pips. Yes, it absolutely has recovery when, let's just say, a trade does somewhat go against where the trend is supposed to be. But I designed it to a point where the bot is not just opening trades. Like, for example, AZHA, it opens trades every 21 pips. That's the default settings. So, my bot, it will only open a trade if it goes against you. Once it reaches a support and resistance zone, that's when it will place a trade, because it's basically I'll say between a 60 to 80% chance it will reverse and hit the TP. Because if you strictly place the trade on a support and resistance area, you basically have a higher probability of it of the reversal coming and then hitting the TP. Okay, so that's why it's basically designed to where if it does go against you, it will strictly place the trades in those zones because those are the higher chances that when the reversal comes, it will come exactly as those zones. Now let's just compare it to AZHA. Let's just say my ball placed that trade, AZHA placed that trade, and it goes down 100 pips. Okay, AZHA will probably open up 5 recoveries. My ball will only open up 1. Okay, and it basically here's the difference between mine. Now you open up 5 trades, right? And I only open up 1. What is that going to tell you? You have a lot more DD than I do, and not to mention that once your trade closes and my trade closes, I'm actually gonna either make more than what you made, or make the same, or make the same amount of money as you made. Except the only difference is I didn't have to rely on using a 5 lots, 10 lots, or whatever lot size use. I just use a decent lot, and all I do is catching the pips instead. So I'm not risking more of my account to make the same amount of money. Okay, so now there was one trade that was on Ontarian's demo account that I put for him. That trade went to a significant DD. Now the bot is designed, okay? The bot is basically designed, once it goes past, I believe it's 4 recoveries, it basically now goes into survival mode. So now the next 2 or 3 recoveries, it shortens the TP, but it shortens the TP where you take the minimum amount of loss. Okay, so he had a $5,000 account, and so far during that week, it made I think it was like $400 something. All right, and then that trade basically was a really bad trade. It closed, right? It closed for a loss, but the loss was only $75. He still ended the week positive. Okay, he still ended up the week positive. Now, and it's funny. It's funny because that trade only opened up in his demo, but they didn't open up on my account. It didn't open up in my other customer's account, which is really weird. And our accounts are the real accounts. But I'm actually glad it did, because actually that's the first loss that I've seen. So it was actually very nice. I actually got to see that way I know that it works exactly how it's supposed to work. Now the other thing, when I say that if it goes past 5 recoveries, and then basically goes into survival mode. Now the first 4 recoveries, yes, you will absolutely make more money. The first 4 recoveries are designed for you to actually make more money. So the first 4 is basically your max. It will maximize the amount of money that you can make, and then once it hits past the 4th or 5th recovery, then it minimizes the loss. It minimizes the loss that you could have done. Now let's just say like one trade opens up and it goes to one recovery, but let's just say you're supposed to make $10 off that trade. If it opens up 1 recovery, you'll actually make $20. So, and I think the 3rd trade, it's $20. I think it's either $40. I think it's $40, and then the 4th trade, it's basically double that. So I basically designed it to where the recovery trades, you'll still make, like, you're making more money, but it's not. But let's also make one thing clear. I didn't design the bot so it goes into recovery. It's designed to be 100% accurate. It's designed for it to to strictly go open the trade and just take the pips and then keep on going. The recoveries is only as a backup, just in case it goes down too far. But you know what? That extra risk, that extra risk that you're taking for that extra recovery, I made it so where at least if I'm gonna get an extra recovery, let me make a little bit more money out of it. So that's basically how I did that. Also, the way it's designed to take the trades is basically based on price action, and it's also based on the currency strength. Okay, so it's not, now there's a lot of bots out there designed just for price action, but the problem is with just price action is that, you know, the market makers can still get you. So they'll design it a way where it looks like, oh, it's gonna break up to the upside, or it's gonna break up to the downside, but you really can't tell. But the thing is that the bot, because it's also using the strength of the strength of the currency with the price action, that's why there's a higher probability it will either continue to go up and you catch that 20 or 30 pips, or it will continue to go down where it will catch that 20 or 30 pips. Yeah, I think I said a lot. Remember missing anything else, Ontarian?
Man, I think you hit the main components. Did that make? I know that probably went over a lot of folks' head who does it.
Yeah, I know I said a lot.
Is this account completely automated, or is it managed as well?
Automated how? What do you mean?
I mean, the expert advisor in AZHA, you can either manage it yourself or hire the account to be managed.
I will be managing everybody's accounts.
Okay.
I will be managing everybody's accounts. The reason why the reason why, well, first of all, I'm not selling the bot. I don't know if I'm sorry because I'm not selling the bot. That's not my I'm not interested in that. I'm not selling the bot. I'm only doing strict account management because, number one, I'm basically a trader. So let's just say, for example, one of my clients' account, you know, last week, I think he made $684 or something on his $5,000 account. Now, sometimes I will adjust your lot size up. I won't adjust it down, but I will adjust it up. And I will only adjust it up because I know the market conditions, very well. I can basically make you, you know, make an extra $100, $200, $300. Well, basically it depends on your lot size, but sometimes I will adjust your lot size up for you to make a little bit more money on the next 10 or 20 trades, because I know market conditions are very stable, and there's basically, you know, less chance that anything will go into recovery, and basically I can up the loss just a little bit so you can make a little bit more, you know, on the next 10 or 20 trades. The other thing is that I also manage it because my bot does not, I do my best where it doesn't run through news, or at least certain news. So sometimes I will remove a pair or two, so it doesn't run through a news, but I leave the other pairs still running. Now I choose the news I let it run through, because I know those news are not going to affect it as much. I know AZHA, they just run through everything, but I don't do that.
What's your fee for management?
I'm doing anything under 10K, a 50-50 split. Anything over 10K of a 40-60 split.
Okay.
Any other questions?
That's on profits, of course, right?
Yes, our profits. Yes, our profits. Strictly our profits.
Anderson, can you share your just, I guess, show some FX books, kind of show them some numbers on what
I'm not sure how to pull it up. Oh, can I do it on here?
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'd
I think it's still good, right? Is it still hard? Share. What do I click? Share screen.
Yeah, share screen.
So now,
I see you. Yeah, we see.
you see it? Okay. So let's see, let's go to my textbook. Okay, oh, perfect. It's in client, it's to March's account. Here we go. This is one of my clients right here. Now he just literally just added an extra $5,000 today. But you know what? I actually don't like it like this. So I'm just gonna log in to my let's see here. Oh, continue portfolio. All right, so I like this better. Okay, so now if you guys see, this week he made 18%. You guys see that? You guys there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, this week he made 18%, and he caught 400 pips. And so far, his account is up 34%. Mind you, he started last Monday. Okay, and you see, this week he made $1,034 on a $5,000 account.
That's good. That's real good.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, I know my fee may be a little steep, but the thing is that you will never get my profits with AZHA. In fact, even with my fee, you will still make more money, a lot more money, and not to mention this. Here's the kicker with my bot. AZHA, you can't really compound too much. You can't compound. You can't really compound your money. But with my bot, I raise the lot sizes every single $500. So every single week is going to compound. Every single week is going to compound. So, I mean, the profits that you're going to be making my bot is just going to blow you away. So.
Hey, this is Warren. Can you spew out the splits again? What are the fees again?
50-50 under 10K.
Under 10K, okay.
Under 10K, and then 40-60
over 10K.
Over 10K. Over 10K.
Okay, I got you.
Yep.
And you need, if we want to be ready for next week, what all do you need? Like our trader account number?
You only, yeah, just the MT4 login.
Okay.
And I would prefer that you have Hugo's Way.
Okay.
And the VPS and everything like that, I pay for. And let me also tell you this. A lot of people don't know this. Hugo's Way server is located in New York. Okay, so I have the second best VPS that's located in New York, and right now it uses, I think it's with my account I'm using, it has, I think, 30 terabytes. That's their internet speed. It's 30 terabytes, and each trade when it executes, it's only going to take 1 millisecond to execute. So all the other, because if you're using, I don't know what VPS you guys are using, but you know, you're probably having so much lag time, probably a couple of seconds. You may think the trade was placed immediately, but trust me, your trade was not placed immediately. There was a whole bunch of lag time. You probably missed a couple of pips, or you probably missed it by a couple of entries. So I designed it to where I'm not, because I don't want any lag time at all. I want, if my trade opens, it opens straight away. So I'm catching my 10 pips, I move on. Catching my 30 pips, I move on. I catching, you know, my 40 pips, I move on. So I'm basically on my end. The cost that I'm spending, I'm only getting the best.
Your fees, are they due monthly or weekly?
I wanted to do it weekly.
And is it deducted from the balance, or do we physically have to pay you?
You could do whatever you want. If you want to take it from the balance, if you don't want to take it from the balance, I would prefer you don't take it from the balance.
Right.
Because if you don't take it from the balance, your account is basically gonna compound even quicker.
Right.
So if it was me, I would prefer that you not to. But obviously, I don't know everybody's financial situation, so that's your choice. But my goal in mind, like, you know, when the whole thing of this is that my goal in mind is basically I want everybody's account to be a minimum of $100,000. That's where I want to bring everybody's account to $100,000. Okay, because once it's at $100,000, you're gonna be raking in somewhere between 10 to 15K a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's 10 to 15K a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's not money. That's not money to play with right there.
Is it pretty quick to get set up with Hugo's Way over the weekend that you know of?
Yeah, very quick. You just set up. You just sign up, and then you do your verification. It will take you just literally a couple hours.
Okay.
Literally a couple hours. Literally a couple hours.
And just to reiterate, Anderson, this is it's a trend trader.
Yes.
But when it places the trade, it's looking to go in the direction that
exactly
that a real human may place that knows how to trade.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then if it goes, of course, you know, with any bot or anybody that's trading, the trade can go against you, and it will place those recovery trades at the last resort as a last cause.
Yep.
How many open trades total does this bot open up?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, there is no limit. I didn't put a limit, because I didn't see there was a reason to put a limit, because like I said, it's designed to get you out the trade, you know, after I think the 5th or 6th recovery. You know, it's designed to get you as quick as, because it knows exactly where to place the TP. Like, you know, I designed so exactly where it'll increase the lot size and then get you out the TP, get you out the trade with minimum loss. You know, it's basically sometimes, you know, that's basically how it's designed. So I didn't really see a reason to put a limit. I mean, but I think that GY trade went up, what, 6 recoveries, I think it was, and then it closed out with a $75 loss. I mean, that's nothing. That's nothing. And besides, even with that, everybody's bot is going to be on conservative settings, regardless of the fact. Yes, regardless of that, everybody's going to be on conservative settings. You know, that only just in case, because you never know what could happen. Like, for example, on Ontarian's demo account, when that one trade did happen, he was using conservative settings. Okay, I think, and his DD went up to I think 20% or 30%. 20 or 30%. That's because that was a really bad trade, which is and that oh yeah, and not only that, on Ontarian demo, he actually had the older version, and I forgot that's actually the reason why that trade didn't even come up on my account or my other client's account. So, and the other thing is that I don't know if Ontarian told you guys, I made a huge update on it, and that's why I'm running this account that you see, this account that you guys see here. Like he has the newest update, and that's why the DD personally it's even less than the original version. So and as you can see, his account made 18%. What 18%? The profits were 18% this week, and his DD only went up to what? 17. But last week his DD was only 3%. Remember, he started with me last week. Last week his DD went up. His DD only went up to 3%. And obviously this week was NFT week, so I kind of expected as much. But last week his DD only went up to 3% of his account, and he made $684 last week on a $5,000 account, and his DD was only 3%.
So on an 18% week, if you have an account over 10K, 60% is like 10.8% for the week, which is excellent.
Yeah.
It's still worth it.
Yeah. Like I said, I know AZHA, they're charging 10%, but take like 10% a week or something like that. I think it's like 10%. I know it's like 10% a week, but it's like you're still not, even with 10%, you're not even gonna get close to the profits that I'm getting. Even with my fee, you're still making a whole lot more money. Not to mention, not every week, but I was like, you're gonna make money. I'm sure that's how it is, because I had it for a couple of months now. So, you're not gonna get into that scenario where 60% DD. I think that's probably my biggest issue I have with AZHA.
And how long have you been testing this bot?
I've been testing it for months, probably like 6 months. For months. Only on real accounts. Only on real accounts.
Is there any type of video or anything like that showing the testing or the bot? Do you have anything to just show?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay.
Okay.
So is this strictly a customer base? Is there an affiliate side to it?
No, it's strictly customer base.
Okay.
Strictly customer base. Yeah, and because I'm not selling, like I said, I'm not selling the bot. I know AZHA sells the bot. I'm not selling the bot because I know, you pay $1,000, you're not happy, and then you basically lost $1,000.
Okay, so under 10K is 50-50, and what's the minimum?
Under 10K 50. Well, I prefer you have at least 5K.
Okay.
I prefer you have at least 5K, but the minimum, I've tested it on $500.
Okay.
But I'm not really looking for that low of it, because I'm trying to, like I said, I want to grow people's accounts to 100K. And if you start with $500, that's gonna take me, it's gonna take me a while.
Okay. Do you have like a time frame that you're shooting for to get accounts?
I don't have my schedule up. It really depends on your, I can easily come up with a quick schedule on Excel.
Let's say with a 15K balance.
15K balance. 15K balance. Maybe I can do that real quick on my phone. Even with 15, I think I could still guarantee about 100K by the end of the year. 15,000. Oh, also, you also have to factor in, are you taking money out? Or are you
Right.
leaving money in?
Right, leaving money in.
Okay, leaving money in. All right. Okay. So let's just say an average of 13%. Just lower that a little bit. Okay. 4. I say with 15K, 6 months, maybe even less.
Okay.
Maybe even less. Maybe even less than that. Even less.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Ontarian, I sent you some questions
Okay, Tony,
in Messenger.
I got you, man. I get you. I'll get with you.
So when did you start trading, Anderson?
A couple years back. I think it's been 4 years, 5 years maybe.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions? So the whole
Yeah.
idea of this, guys, was to help you to diversify, and of course, my goal is to help you guys make as much money as possible, and over time, you know, really grow your accounts and everything. So that's the whole. This is why this was kind of came right on time, because I wanted to find an alternative for people outside of Asia, because I knew it wasn't available again to the public. So I was like, well, I got to find something else. You know, people love automation. So this kind of came right in my lap at the right time.
So I'm not on Hugo's Wages yet, obviously,
Mhm.
and I'm on the road this weekend. Would you be able to
Mhm.
still get going with who I'm currently with, or do I need to wait on that?
The only reason why I haven't done that, only because I haven't tested it on other brokers. I'm not saying that it won't work. It possibly could work. It's only because you know, each broker has different feeds to the market. And I know for a fact that Hugo's Way feed is better than Trader's Way, if that's what you're using. And that's the reason why I'm gonna be conflicted if I put it on your account, you have a different trade than he has, and then you know it's gonna bother me, or it's gonna make me look bad if your account doesn't do well and his account's doing good, and it's just gonna make me look bad, and I can't have that. I mean, I guess eventually I will start. I guess eventually I will start testing other brokers. But the thing is that because I specifically got the VPS in New York, only because I'm trying. Their server is in New York, so that's the only reason. That's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why.
Gotcha.
Any other questions?
No.
You guys like the idea of this? I mean, this is you know.
It's Ontarian. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. First and foremost, I want to say thank you guys, for having this presentation and getting us all together and trying to get us to advance and grow financially. The only thing is I trade all I am I'm sorry. I'm sorry, your name again? Anderson? Oh, Anderson left. Hello?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, he was.
And oh, okay.
He is. He's there.
Ontarian?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. And the only thing, like, I think it's a fantastic idea. The only thing is that with the thing I like about AZHA Trader is that you have some sort of control also. And you can make modifications, and then you're also learning. And I'm like one of those people, I'm like more of a student type. I like to manage and you remember when we spoke earlier,
Sure
and
thing.
when you guys said you offer you offer management for the AZHA, and I said I completely agree that that's the only best thing for somebody to do if they don't have any experience with the trading and all this and that. It's foolish to get into this thing without knowing at least some sort of market analysis and how it works. So for me, for just my opinion, and
Absolutely.
the only thing with this is that I just want to I feel like I won't be in control and not saying I don't trust, but I kind of like to see visually, and I like to have some sort of control over what's going on because I trade myself, and I like to I kind of like to have some sort of control as far as like what's happening, how to make modifications so I can learn as I grow. It makes sense?
Right. Makes sense. And this was in French, this wasn't this, I put this together not to say, hey, you guys need to come over.
No, I know.
It was an option. It's a diversification option.
Definitely.
To
Definitely.
stay, nothing wrong with staying with Asia, but hey, can we diversify somewhere else and make some money as well? Absolutely.
I agree with you.
That's
I
the
agree.
whole idea for sure.
I agree with you 100%, 100%. And like I said, me actually being a part of AZHA has opened me to the EA platform. And I, like we were speaking earlier when we had our talk, that I want another bot, but I want another bot where I actually, if somebody could guide me to help me set it up, because I want to introduce it and tell other people about it, and also teach them Forex and see it as an opportunity to teach them, how I'm making the money using a bot and what it's doing. So that's I like to teach, and also I like to learn. So that's why I said I'm more of a, wanting to be more in control and see how things are moving, as opposed to just having one person just do it for me in that sense. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I want to be part of it.
Gotcha. Understood.
Okay. Ontarian, I gotta jump off, but
Hey, I'll get with you, Tony.
okay. Anderson, it was a pleasure. Thank you, sir. I know he's muted. Tell him I said thank you.
You still there, Anderson? You probably got a call or something.
Okay, thanks, Ontarian.
Hey, you're welcome, bro.
And Ontarian.
Yeah.
And would I be able to connect with Anderson? Would I be able to connect with him?
Yeah. He's on Facebook.
Okay, and also have him, because since he's the EA guy, remember I was asking you, do you know somebody that can help me like put another EA on? Would he probably be able to help me with that?
Probably. I mean, you just have to get with him and ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Hey,
are you trying to design your own, or what are you trying to do? I'm all right.
No, I'm not trying to design my own. I'm not on that. I'm not on your level yet. Actually, I was actually looking at one that was advertised. But listen, this is not my presentation, man. This is about you. I can talk to you on the sideline another time. Ontarian was nice enough to include me. I'm not trying to sidetrack the presentation, man. I want to keep it on you, and that's it. I'm not important. We can talk on the sideline, brother.
Sounds good. All right, guys. If there's no more questions, we'll go ahead and end this. If anything comes up after this, you guys feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer your questions.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Anderson?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Am I able to get your contact or Facebook contact? How can I get with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I can give you my number if you want.
All right, please.
561
561
502.
502.
Yeah, 502
Mm-hmm.
7559.
7559.
Make sure you text me before you call. So
Anderson, no problem.
so I
Ontarian,
know.
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Ontarian,
All right.
thank you so much for making a difference out here, man. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Okay, Anderson, I'll reach out to you, brother. Thank you.
All right. No problem.
Okay, all right. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, gentlemen. Well, go ahead and end this. Kendrick or Brian, you guys got any questions? Any questions?
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm interested in.
What was that, KC?
Hello?
Yeah, I say I'm interested. I get with you, but I'm on the truck right now. Yeah, I'm interested in.
Okay, Kendrick, just get with me, man.
Okay.
I'll be leaving Sunday.
Okay.
Just get with me. I'll get with you. Just give me a text or something or call.
Okay. All right. Well, I get with you later on tonight. Also, you know what I'm saying, and I'll text you about that.
Okay, man. That sounds good.
Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Hey, no problem.
Okay. All right. Thanks. All right.
Brian, you good, bro?
I'm good. I'm interested too. Also, just got to figure out how to work it.
Okay.
I understand. Oh yeah. Are you doing with the concern with the controls?
I'm in Asia as well, so just figuring out which funds to put where. That's about it.
No, I know. No, because to be honest with you, when I got to Asia and Ty told me about the management, the first thing I asked them was, well, what are you managing? So I'm not like, I understand what you're saying. Don't think that I don't. I get it. I completely get it. I completely because that's exactly what I said. What exactly are you managing? Like, because I thought they probably included trading. They actually may trade.
Kind of cut out there on Anderson. You still there? Maybe in a bad area. You still there, Anderson?
It's all good, Ontarian. Of course, I'll get with you later on.
Okay, man. Yeah. Just let me know if you got any questions, man. We'll get them answered for you.
Yes, sir. We'll work it out.
Yes, sir.
All right, take it easy.
All right. Take care now. You still there, Anderson?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, everybody go?
Yeah, we lost you for a second. Yeah, Brian had to get off. But he said he'll get with me and everything.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, we'll go ahead and end it. I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on. And we'll get some gentlemen started here with you.
All right. Go ahead and call me after this.
Okay, we'll do.
All right.
All right. Take care, Kendrick. I'll be speaking to you, KC. All right, guys. So in this section, we wanted to show you, because we showed you, how the Trend Hunter works and what it does, and how it can bring you nice profits both now and the long term. But some of you may be thinking 50% commissions is quite steep. So we want to show you in this this particular section that you still come out pretty profitable over time. Okay. So Anderson, I'll let you take it away, man. You want to show them, the numbers and what they're going to be experiencing, even with the 50% per week commission that's paid every week after they make their profits per week.
Okay. Just go ahead and share my screen here.
All right.
Let's see. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yep, you see it.
All right, guys. So if we look at this schedule right here, let's just say this is a person basically starting off with $5,000, right? And you also have to remember, guys, this is compounding it basically compounds every $500. So, and obviously once your account reaches a certain number, it will compound even faster. So this is a starting balance as of 4/9/2021, and you can see your ending balance on 12/31, $20,000. So basically within a couple months, you basically you 5x basically, well, you 4x your money. So I mean, and obviously as you see here in these balances here are with your commission already taken out. So this is what you can expect at the end of the year. So basically this one, let's say April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So basically in 9 months, you quadrupled your money.
Hmm.
And basically 9 months. This is with the commission coming out.
That's with the commission coming out.
Some people may think that the commissions are a little steep. But the thing is that the profits make up for it. So it's really not that steep. I mean, I don't know how many people are, making 4 times their money in 9 months. And if you are, then you need to contact me because I need to know how you're doing.
Exactly. Right. I mean,
yeah.
That's life change. That's life changing. The compound effect is huge. Especially right here. The example was on April the 9th. You get to month. You get to what is that? July, and it really starts to take a mind of its own. And it gets to 10K pretty fast, and then from 10K to 12K, it really starts to take a mind of its own. So that's a nice outlook there, for sure. And that's just with 5,000. Somebody.
That's just 5,000.
you put in 10, you're gonna double that.
Yep.
So that's a beautiful thing right there. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Thanks, Anderson. For those of you who you thinking, 50%, wow, that's steep. Just understand that your money is still growing and compounding, which is the important thing, is compounding
exactly
at the same time. Okay. So like Anderson said, you find somewhere else where you're 20xing or so your money in 8-9 months, you let us know. But this right here, this is a winner, guys. So definitely get with me to get started. This is something that and again, this EA is completely different from the AZHA trader. I'll be doing more videos on how that is so, but basically we have something that trades with the trend. It looks for opportune times to trade with the actual trend, not going against the grain per se. And with the martingale you know, a lot of traders use it, a lot of people use it, but it's more of a riskier type of deal in the end. This is what I've seen over time. I've been, you know, again, man, I've been seeing accounts, managing accounts for the last 3 to 5 months. And you really have to, you know, got to be safe when it comes to the martingale strategy. You know, in the end, we all want to make more money. So this particular strategy here with TrendHunterX is going to overall make you more money, and it's going to help compound your account. Okay, so with that said, we're going to go ahead and end it. Any other questions, reach out to me. We'll answer those for you and get you started. Okay. Appreciate you, Anderson, once again.
All right, no problem.
And hey, guys, we're looking forward to helping you compound and grow your money astronomically for a long time to come. Okay. Long time to come. All right. So this is the same chart right here?
This is probably a different chart. This is a different chart. This chart right here, if you decided to not take your commission out, okay, and you had the funds to basically pay out and just let your account grow in the meantime, this is what you can expect. These are basically, this one started on 4-5, it looks like.
So that's also starting with a $5,000 account.
Yeah, it's $5,000, and you can see what the end balance is at the end of the year. And of course, these are for people who got the funds and are, you know, doesn't need to take out, you know, the profits in order to pay the commission. They're able to do it. This is what you can expect, and that's a lot of money.
Blow it up a little bit more, if you could. There we go. So so this is for people who they can pay the 50% from, you know, just out of pocket and continue to grow their account and just let it grow like that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
This is what you can expect.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's even better. And you know,
Yep.
5,000 all the way to, you know, was that a little over 8 months?
Yeah.
$187,000. The compound effect is crazy right there.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So there you go, guys. This is what you're looking at now. Of course, you know, these are potential numbers. We can't say, oh, this is going to happen and that. You know, we can't guarantee anything. But this is average. This is on average. This is average. This is average, guys. It could be more, could be a little less, but hey, in the end, this is what you know, you have the potential to get to. Even, I mean, just say you didn't hit that. Let's say you didn't hit that number, but it was minus 10%. I mean, you're still looking at a nice gain, guys. You know, over time. Okay, you gotta look at that particular. I tell you one thing: your 401k is not going to give you this. By no means. Your 401k is designed for you to work for years until, and then you get penalized, I believe, for cashing out early and all that type of stuff. It's just it's crazy. But here, guys, we're averaging on average 10% on conservative per week. Okay, that's a big deal. So I know you guys, if you understand, if you're a numbers person, you understand compounding, your eyes should be pretty big right now. Like, wow, that's amazing. Okay. In the end, guys, my goal is to help you make passive income, but at the same time, be smart about it. This came at the, like I told Anderson, this came at the perfect time because we know that AZHA is no longer available. People are looking for automation. A lot of people don't want to trade. They don't want to, you know, we live in a world now where things are things are pretty much handed to us. You know, you got technology. You know, we got folks bringing food to our door now. Uber Eats. Okay, we got Michael. We want things quick. We want things on automation. We don't want to. A lot of people don't want to take the time out to learn. I mean, there's still people out there that's going to learn the skill and take the time out to do that. But most people I've come across, they don't have time or don't want to look at charts or learn the lingo and all. They just want to put their money to work and go about their business. And hey, I understand because I'm a busy guy too. That's a sweet deal to me too. But also, when I get time, I like to trade as well. But time is of an essence. So this is what you have to look forward to. And this is on the minimum basis, guys. We recommend you start with at least $5,000 minimum. Okay. You can do more, that's even better. It's even better. So with that said, I'm going to, this video, this whole entire video should give you the idea of what we have here and what we can do for you. And if you have any more questions, feel free to get back to me and we'll get you started. Okay. So thanks for your time, Anderson. And we're going to help a lot of people make a lot of money, man. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, then.
All right. Take care.